Welcome to another lesson from Powerhouse Piano, and this is Ian Hodge with lesson number 9 in our series, and we're learning our little pieces 21 to 23. Some interesting stuff in these material in these lessons for the young student. Here's our first piece that's showing the sharp sign at the beginning of the music, although they do not have to play the sharp sign. What I'm doing in this piece is alternating the movement of the left hand. It really stays on the same note almost, except the timing in the bar is different. Sometimes the left hand's playing on the third beat, sometimes it's playing on the fourth beat, and there right at the end the student's going to play hands together. Just for that one little instance. So now let's listen to this piece and hear how it sounds. See, my right hand is bouncing, separating the notes. You'll notice also that this piece is going a little faster than what we have in some of our previous pieces. Now, I don't expect the new student to be able to play it quite this fast from the beginning. When you're working with your child, you need to do the same things as we've always done before, which is sit with your child, grab a pencil, point to the notes slowly, and have the child play in a very slow but steady rhythm, and be able to read the notes. You go as slow as is necessary for your child to be able to read the next note and play it in whatever speed that you're pointing to the music. There it is. Now, before we go into the next piece, I've got to draw attention to my Read, Write, Play music program again, because your child really going to need this in order to be able to work from here on with Powerhouse Piano. In these lessons today, we're going to learn about sharps and flats. They're going to learn how to navigate the sharp sign and the flat sign, and often it's just simply thought that the sharp sign or the flat sign just indicates a black note on the keyboard. Here in lesson 7, so if your child's been doing 2 lessons a week and they started at the same time with Powerhouse Piano, then they are way ahead in their theory of the music, and they already understand these things pretty well. Or they should. If they're only doing 1 lesson a week, then they've only just touched on this recently. So here in this lesson material, I'm teaching the student what a sharp sign looks like, what a flat sign looks like. I've got a picture of a keyboard. I show them how to find C sharp and D sharp and F sharp and G sharp. I show them how to find what the relationship is between the sharps and the flat signs. Then I have little exercises for them to be able to put a cross just above the picture of the keyboard to find all the C sharps. Or maybe we'll have them find something else once they know about the flats. And so here we have our picture which is showing the flats. Formally, of course, a sharp or a flat sign raises the pitch of a note by a semitone or a half tone. I'm not quite that formal in these lessons. I get them to think visually of the next note in the piano so that they understand that the next note up from C is C sharp. Now here, of course, we learn that the black notes and the black notes can have 2 different names, or so can the white notes. Here we have the note F, also known as E sharp, or the note C can be called B sharp because it's the note that's a half tone up from B. And there the note E can be F flat, or the note B can be C flat. Now this is quite complex for little kids, so you can't expect them to learn it all in 1 lesson. And that's why in my Read, Write, Play program, every 6th lesson is a repetition of the previous 5 lessons, and at the end of every lesson there's exercises for the student to put into practice. Now, our piece number 22, and here for the first time the student is going to play in this case a G sharp, and they're going to play it with their second finger, and then the next note after the G sharp is the A, which they will play with their thumb. Piece is not too fast. You shouldn't have any trouble playing these notes. Now do G sharp, there it is. No new notes in this piece. It's just a matter of the student being able to navigate the notes in a different order, and in this case, add in the G sharp. Here we are from the upper vision, upper perspective. There's the G sharp there. The reason we play it with our second finger is because the second finger is longer than the thumb. And you can get to that G sharp a lot easier than trying to put the thumb over there. Now here in piece number 23 we have that same G sharp reoccurring again, but this time it's going to be occurring in both hands. We're also going to learn a new note. So I'm going to point to the note C in this piece with my pencil and ask the student to name the note. Then I'm going to point to the note just before that C, and it of course is the B right below middle C. Now we haven't played this note before. This is something new that the student is learning today. Again, just making use of your pencil slowly for the student. See, my second finger reaches over to the G sharp even with the left hand repeatedly. Pinky on the B there. And now here's the lower version of that same piece seen from the lower position. And here's my hand just dropping on each of the notes. See that second finger reaching over to the G sharp all the time? Doesn't matter which hand I'm playing with, it's the second finger on the G sharp, at least in this piece. That's it for another lesson from Powerhouse Piano. See you next time. If you'd like help with this lesson or any other lesson from Powerhouse Piano, just send me an email, ianhodge@powerhousepiano.com, and I'll get back to you to help you in every way that I can to make sure your teaching experience at home is a success for you and your child. And if you're looking for more teaching materials on Powerhouse Piano, go to our website, powerhousepiano.com, and there you'll find resources that can help you teach your child the piano at home successfully.